Hello and welcome back. We are playing Ranch Simulator today. So I've done a few things. I did a bunch of wood cutting back here, making some money off of planks. I tore down all the junk that was back there, um, and I also went and did some hunting to get wild game. Our chickens died, so that's what this is here. But if you look in here, there's 24 wild meat and another 24 wild meat there, some eggs. Uh, it looks like I'm going to run out of time before the day ends today, so we're going to go back here and look. I've put some food and water stands right here. As soon as we get enough money, we're going to put in the actual big water troughs. It's this thing here. If we go down to, I think this one, we have the windmill, which creates water, and it feeds it out to like a distance away from the actual metal thing. But we need 150 metal for that, and then we also need to do the granary, and the same thing, it feeds out a certain distance. So we grab this, it will, like we could put it right here, and then if I tab out of that, okay. Now if I click on this, you can see that it goes all the way over to that edge of that fence over there. Well, we can come over here and do the same thing and put the water down here, and then it will autofill our food and water troughs, which are right in there, and then of course the empty ones that are over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go like this and go there, and then grab one of these, and this thing can go, well, let's spin this thing around though. Rotate, rotate, QE. I can't rotate it? Oh, that's up, down. Alright, so what I want is I want the ladder facing out away from the thing, just for looks basically. But if we click that, and then we come over here and click visibility on this, you can see that this reaches all the way over there, and it also reaches this way too. So if we wanted to put I don't know, a couple chicken coops or something over here, we could do that. So let's go ahead and click that off for now. And I believe I'm probably going to put the granary over here too. This is just to show what it would look like. So let's get rid of that. Most likely I'm going to put this over here because there's no opening over here. Let's see, we want this facing out though. What I really need to do is get up on the fence. Come on, jump up there. Alright, we'll just can I open that? No, I can't open that. Okay. I kind of want to have that granary thing facing out, so guess we go like that. And then if I click that, it still reaches all the way to the end over there, which is perfect. Turn that back off, so we'll just have it like that. Because if we start doing the farming stuff, we can use this to fill and feed the things. But then also, again, like I said, we can build something out over here, like chicken coops or something, and it would cover those too. But like if we want to do cows over across the way here, we'd have to have another one of those set up because it wouldn't be close enough. So it's late enough now, we can sleep. I'm going to go jump in there, and then we can head into town. I have some planks actually stacked at the hardware store. I was getting a really crappy price on them, so I wanted to kind of show the reason why I stopped doing that. So let's see, sleep. As soon as it gets done, we'll get up, run into town with our food here, and hopefully have enough to get a couple of pigs. We may have to come back here and drop this stuff off first, but that's fine. Alright, so let's cruise over here. I mean, I guess if I see a deer along the way, I really don't have room to put any of the meat, so I'm going to let that one live for now. Oh, something else too. If you do plan on going out hunting, make sure that you load your gun first, because every time you log in, it won't be loaded. So, like if you fresh log in, if you have a gun, pistol, rifle, whatever, make sure and load it up. In case you do need it, it's nice to have. Alright, so let's cruise down to the meat market, not any of the grocery store stuff, because hopefully wild meat's on a multiplier. And you'll see what I mean when we get down here about the multiplier. Oh, there's a deer. Bang, bang. If he comes this way, yeah, I should probably shoot him. Yeah, no, let him go. Screw it. Make sure all this is inside the little yellow. That's good enough. So, if wild meat was up there, we'd have a multiplier 1.5. So, if it was going for 1170 a piece, we'd be getting 16, like 1720 a piece, something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and sell all this because we need the money. I need 300 a piece for pigs. Click sell all, and then we're going to hop in here, go over to the hardware store, see what we can get for those planks that I have sitting there. Oh, hey, there's a wolf too. All right, talk me into it. Come on, wolf, come back around here. All right, he's dead. He's dead. Reload. Alright, so I can just take this cooler, go over here like this, and I can pick up those pieces that way. It makes it easier sometimes instead of moving the vehicle around. Wolves give 2 meat, deer give 3 meat, and bears give 4 meat. So that's another 58 bucks here. Just set that right there. Run back in here. And those prices will change every day too. Like 58 bucks. Like today it has beef meatball, chicken sausage, and pork sausage. Tomorrow it could be beef sausage, chicken meatball, and just pork by itself. Alright, let's put this back in here, run over to the hardware store. And then we'll have to run back to the house before we go pick up pigs. I gotta see how much money we're gonna have after. See, we have to go do a bunch more hunting to get the food things going, or if we can have enough money to build the granary and windmill for water and food. Because it takes like 200 to fill the granary. But anyway, there's all the wood planks that I just had dropped off. I was getting like $1 a piece, and it was crappy. So I was like, let's see if it goes back up. And yeah, it's $1.12 now. So the more you sell, the lower the price goes. Unfortunately. Okay, so let's see. We'll just go ahead and sell that. It's another $161. Um, we're gonna need 150 of that, so that's 1,500. We're gonna have to do a bunch of hunting, or we're gonna have to just carry grain bags back and forth and fill up that water tote. I don't know. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. How much is it to build a water well? A well is 20 concrete and 6 wood planks. Okay, well, we can get the 6 wood planks for free, and the concrete would be 20 would be 100 bucks. So that might be the way to go, and then just grab food bags from the store. It's probably not a bad idea, actually. Let's see. Do I want to do it that way? Yeah, let's go ahead and get 4 of these, and we'll build a well to fill the water with for now, until we can make, like I said, that's $1,500 to be able to build the metal thing. Oh, all the wood didn't sell either. Bummer. Alright, well, let's get this stacked up in here. 2. So as you see, we were getting $1.12 per on the last set. I'm going to pull those into the middle here a little more and see if the price dropped because we did a big sale. That's what was happening before, and I was like, yeah, this sucks. Alright. Come in here, click on this, click on sell, and it's still, we'll get 17 bucks out of that, 18 bucks almost. Alright. Now let's run back to the house, drop this stuff off, and because to fit 2 pigs in here, it has to be empty. I do need fuel too. I wonder, are those cans empty? So we can always go fill those. No, okay, we got full cans. Good. Alright, well, we have enough to get back to the house. We'll get back over there, and then I need to, I don't know, run around, I guess, a little bit, and because the pigs have to grow up before they start to mate, and then after they mate, they're going to produce. I don't know how many it'll produce, but it varies. Like sometimes it'll be 2 or 3, and sometimes it'll be like 6 or 8. Then you gotta wait like 2 or 3 days for those to be even to figure out what size they're gonna, like what sex they're gonna be. Alright, so let's drop this here. This here. I'm gonna put the well stuff over there because it's a smart thing to do. I'll put the well right back in here. I have access to. Let's see, let's put the well like right here, and then all we need to do is put a bucket into it to be able to, which should have the bucket right there to be able to fill the water when we need to. Alright, so let's grab this. Get this well built, and then we'll go grab some planks, and then we'll grab pigs. Got to make sure we have enough to, you know, do other things besides just this. Grab this, toss it in there. That is not what I wanted to do. Put that there. We're going to put this right here, just so we know where it's at when we do need it. Alright, that one's done. And I can actually get those couple wood planks here in a minute. Let's run over to the store and pick up the pigs before it gets too late. Yeah, these farms right here, if we start doing these, we can use those to fill up that granary, and then we don't have to purchase food. It takes like 200 to fill it, and then it just auto-fills your troughs. Alright, so here what we want to do is park right about here. Excuse me. Come over here. I want to pick one male and one female. 600 bucks. We have a total of 922. I'm going to go to this, click checkout. Thank you for your purchase. Yes, I know how to. Thank you. That's telling you how to transport stuff. And all we're going to do is we're going to come over here, grab a hold of them, put them in the vehicle. That's the female. This is the male. And as you can tell, female has teats, male doesn't. Now when we get over there, there's already food and water in the mating trough. It's gonna take, like I said, a couple days before they will mate because they're not old enough yet, not mature enough. So What I'm probably going to do is do a jump cut until they show that they're big enough, and they'll start to mate for us. And then if they will, we'll see little piglets. So let's just go ahead and back up to here. And we're going to go open, open, and pull out. And then I'm going to grab this one. It's going to walk right in there for me. I don't have to. This one's going to run off though. Come back here. You're going to come in here. Come on, buddy. Come on. Close the door. Let you free. Find your woman. She's over there. So you have to be careful doing this too, because a lot of times you open the gate and they'll try to escape. It's just something I found over time that it's kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. I got it muted just in time for that big sneeze. Sorry. So I have some planks cut over here. I think I need 6. Let's see if the small stack is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 6 planks. Perfect. Those ones there are stacks of 8. And I think at some point I'm going to cut these trees down too, and I'm going to plant trees, so there's like a couple of rows or something in here. I just don't like the way these ones look. Alright, so if we put this in here, boom, we have a well. Now all we gotta do is, when we need this, we can just attach it to there and fill the water up. Okay, so now that I have them in there, it's almost the end of the day, like a couple of 6 hours still, but I'm going to do a jump cut, let them get old enough. I'm going to try to jump a few days and maybe cut some trees down, get everything ready. So I'll see you guys in a few. So I checked them last night, and they bred on day 1. So I also chopped down these trees, started stacking them up. So the female is pregnant. We come in here and look. You can tell by looking at her, she'll have a little pacifier next to her, up here, health bar and everything. So they have plenty of water, they have plenty of food. You know, if I had multiple females in here, I'd have to be careful, because he will breed multiple times a day, and you can really get a population out of control quickly. I have had to, in previous gameplays, come in here and slaughter them all, because there were just too many to have to deal with, and then go from there. So once she gives birth, which is supposed to be approximately 4 days after mating, so it should be 3 more days from now, I'll see you guys then. This is the beginning of day 2 after they've bred. They're supposed to supposedly have piglets at like 8 o'clock in the morning, so we'll have to wait for 2 more days to find out if that's true or not. I did look up and do a little research while I was waiting too. It says they'll give between 2 and 6 piglets. I mean, we could actually kill him right now if we wanted to, but I want to make sure that we get a good amount of meat off of him. Like right now, we'd probably get 6 or 7. When he's fully grown, we'll get like 20, 21 or 24. It's a lot. Jump on the back of the pig to get out, hopefully, so they don't try to escape. Nah, it's not gonna let me this time. It used to let you, so you just have to be quick because she wants to get out. That said 15, so I need to wait till it goes down to 14, or else I lose some of my food. There's no reason to do that, and that is fine. 19. I mean, we have plenty of water anyway. So I'll see you the next day. Oh, I also planted a few trees over here too. There's 5 so far, but they cost $10 a piece, so I don't want to go too wild with it when we only have $247. Alright, I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so we're on to day 3 of them breeding. I decided to do some quests. I did the nimble rabbits for the hunter, and I'm currently doing shoot predators and attach wild meat. I had to, or give wild meat. I had to put one bag of feed in here last night. It was down to like 9, so I put, again, if it's under 14, I can put another bag in. So I'll have to wait to put more in it. And then this is the size of the trees. I planted them yesterday afternoon, and they're already 84% grown, which is crazy. I think it's a little too fast. So we're gonna go kill a couple bears real quick, and then go finish these quests, which will give us. Oh, and I made $200 by doing that nimble quest yesterday too, in the rabbit. So this should get us the rifle and some money, I think. I'd have to look at the quest to figure it out. I haven't done that yet. I just read it. I've done it before, so I kind of know what to do. Alright, so we're gonna go. There's like 2 spots they roam. One's right up here, and then one's behind the hardware store. But usually you'll find like 2 up here and 1 behind the hardware store, so I'm gonna go up here first. Play dodgeball with the other cars. Alright, so look around up here. Is that one? No, that's just a tree. Where, oh, where are they at? They're gonna all be over there now today, because I said that. Oh, there's one right there. Alright, so you have to be careful, because it takes 4 shots. So make sure you're reloaded. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then reload again, in case another bear comes around while you're doing this, because you won't have time to reload. Alright, now we're going to grab this, and go skin, pick up that meat, and then we only have to kill 1 more bear or coyote, and we can go finish off that quest. Alright, I don't see it over there. Don't see it there. Yeah, it's going to do it too. It's going to have 2 of them over here this time. That's alright. They're close together. Alright, so yep, there it is right there. Oops, I missed that one. 3, 4. Bye-bye. Reload. Alright, we'll come over here with the cooler. Oh, there's the other one too. See, that's why you reload. Just in case. Now, I do have time to put my revolver out. I just don't have time to reload it, so that's why we're doing it this way. I'm going to go ahead and kill him too. He ran too fast. That's 3. And 4. Gonna have to buy more ammo soon. Alright, so we have plenty of meat. I need to take and put 1, 2, 3 over there. When we get back over there, we'll grab the right cooler and we'll be good to go. Probably have to go back out this way. I think that's all blocked off over here by a guardrail. Yeah, let's just go up this way. Might be able to go right out here. There we go. Alright, we're going to run over to the hunter, turn these in, and then jump skip to the next day. And I should have close enough, I think, to get one of the 2, either the granary or the water. Since we have a little well there, I think I'm going to go with the granary, which is 50 concrete and 125 steel. I mean, it's not that much difference, but I think the granary's a better choice for right now. So the hunter's up this hill right here. And if you're not paying attention, you're going to drive right by his road. And I'm not talking about this road. I'm talking about the little gap in the side of the hill up here. It's like right there. Alright, so jump out, grab this cooler. Nope, put that back, grab this cooler. Now, I believe you have to take them out of the cooler. So, we're going to set that down. Talk to him. I brought the meat. Quest complete. Reward 200. Alright, I've got that. We got a rifle. So we got $647 now, and we have the rifle, which we can reload that also. And both of your weapons hold 6. This one hits harder, so if you're going to be doing hunting bears, shoot it with the rifle. It only takes like 2 shots that way, I think, instead of 4. So it's not as critical to have a full 6 shots in case you miss. Alright, so I will see you tomorrow morning, and that should be day 4, and they should be having babies. Alright, so it's day 4. These trees are fully grown, and we can get 4 to 5 logs, and it'll also give us a seedling, usually, sometimes 2. So you buy the first few, and then after that you don't have to buy them anymore. But we should have some little piglets over here, unless they lied to me on the thing. And they're getting big. Yep, she's still preggers. I could put a bag of food in here. And once they get to a certain size too, they can't fit themselves out the single gate. So you can open one and not worry about it. How much water? I got plenty of water. So I guess it's 5 days, or the day that they mate don't count. That's 4 days after that. I thought this was 4 days after that, because I thought they made it on the 8th. It said they're supposed to have them at like 8 o'clock in the morning, I believe. Let's see. How long does it take? It says in Ranch Simulator, pigs will give birth about 4 days after mating, with piglets often appearing around 8 a.m. A pregnant pig will give birth to 2 to 6 piglets, though some sources say 3 to 4. Okay, after 3 to 5 days, mother will give birth to a very amount. Okay, so we'll probably have to wait 1 more day. That sucks. I'm going to come in here and clean up their poop, though. I don't have a composting thing yet because I'm not doing gardening, greenhouse stuff yet. I mean, I guess I could get it to make it work, but just something to lay around. I did do 2 more quests too, and so now we have 1343. Still not quite enough. But there's also the Treasure of the Ancients over there, so I think I'm going to go try to find that one. And that one's worth like 2,500, I think, if I'm not mistaken. 1 second here. Okay, let's run over there and see if we can find that. It's a 3-part thing, and I'm pretty sure I remember where they're at, but it's been a long time. I had, except for these 3 episodes, I haven't played this game in probably a year. 1.5 maybe. It's been a while. So we're gonna go over and talk to the rancher over here. He's the one that has the quest. And yeah, I probably should stick to his road, but I'm gonna drive across this little field right here. Okay, turn. Park. Alright. I had to look up something real quick. Alright, Treasure of the Ancients. You know the warriors from the distant northern lands once traveled through our mountain, this region. If you can find the 3 hidden treasures from the ancient warriors, then I will reward you generously. So let's go ahead and do that. And I believe this is a repeatable quest. So I'm only going to do it once. We're going to go... Is that a dog? No, okay. I think the helmet's the hardest part. Crap, not paying attention. I'm looking at my other screen. So that's the hardware store. There's the hunter. Yeah, so the helmet is up like this way over here somewhere. So we're coming off the Rancher's Road here. We're going to turn left. Come up here a little ways. And then kind of like just climb the hill and look around. It's not where that little icon's pointing. That's where the hunter is for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. But according to this, it should be up there somewhere. So let's just, I guess, see if we can climb this. Yeah, that's as far as that's going. Alright, let's flip the car, get in the car, start it. It won't back up either. Come on. What the hell? Yeah, it'll slide off here in a second, I think. I'll get it down. Give me a minute. There we go. Alright, so we'll park this down here and we'll just drive down. Or walk up, I mean. That can stay right there. And we'll go up this way. Because looking at the map that I have, it says it should be like up here. I don't know how to get up there. It says walk this way. So maybe I have to go down to the hunter's area and come in from that way. Yeah, because I can't go up anymore there. So we have to come from the hunter's area. Boo. Alright, we'll take the truck over there. Then after we get that, the other two... Well, I know the goblet's easy. Dagger, I always had to have my friend Jekyll find it. I had issues, but I'm hoping maybe with the new computer I'll be able to find it. Because stuff was always rendering on my old one. Come on, climb. Alright, so is this the road I need to climb, walk up? Let me look at the map real quick. Going the wrong way. Let's go up this and see what happens. Let's see, what's it say now? Yeah, I still need to go up. Let's see if we can get up this hill right here. Go a little further. Yeah, keep going. Oh. We might run into wolves up here too, so I'm gonna pull the gun out when I get out. Okay, so according to this thing, I should be going in through here and walking in. It says down this road down here, though. So let me see. Because according to the little thing I have, it says it should be like right here somewhere. And then I should walk in right here. So we're just going to come through this way and see what happens. I'm either going to have to come back around and go up the top, or this is going to work. Not sure how this is going to work. Yeah, I have to go back around. Frustrating, sorry. We'll find it here in a minute. And then we got to carry it back to the truck. Oh, we have to go that way. But I can't jump. Can I jump up here? I got part way up. No. Won't let me get up there all the way. Alright, well, I guess we have to go this way. Not quite sure how. Because doing that, I mean, it's still on the right track, so let's walk in this way and see what happens. Guess we gotta go run this little thing over here. Which I don't know why I couldn't drive up that. Alright, so somewhere up in here, there should be like a chest or something. Yep, there it is. This one is the helmet. And we need to take that marker off and put... Let's see, this one's going to be about there. Alright, we'll take that helmet and we'll run it back over to the truck. It might get dark on us before we finish this. I think if they were all in chests, it'd be a whole lot easier, but the dagger's like laying on the ground. It's hard to see it. It's the one I've always had problems finding. And I don't believe you can put these in the cooler, but I'm going to try it. Because if not, I may run out of room. I know it's up here somewhere. Should be right over this little ledge right here. There we go. Alright, so can we put it in there? No. Alright, so let's put it on top. And let's go see if we can find the goblet now. Yeah, we should drop the cliff. Screw it. Whee! Cowabunga! All the way down. Made it. Spin her around. And keep on going. So this says it's up behind the gas station. little to the north of the gas station. I think it's north. I don't know if the map's whacked or not. But if we follow this up and around, it should put us right there. I should have followed it around. Weehaw! Alright, so this one should be a little easier. Should. Actually, it's right in here somewhere. I don't know exactly where. The map just gives a general location. You kind of have to look around and find it. Alright, I don't see it up here. Let's go look over on this side. You would think it'd be like all the way up here. Hiding under those rocks or something. Nope, there it is. I see it. Alright, so this one's the goblet. Grab that, we'll go put that on top of the other cooler. And see if we can go find the dagger. Oh, I'm gonna use my inner Jekyll to find this thing. Like I said, he found it so easily. I had such a hard time. Alright, so this is back on the back side of the lake. We're just gonna cruise over here, take the dirt road, cruise on back there, and I'll get a general idea where we need to go as soon as I turn left here. Alright, so map. According to this, I need to go about there. Then we can go turn it into the rancher and make a nice little chunk of change. And if we get that, then we have enough money to get the greenery at least put in. Maybe even the... So we have 1,400 right now? 1,300? Alright, so... according to this, it should be right up here. They've also changed the look of these graphics too, so it might be easier to find now. There it is. Yeah, I think it was definitely my computer that was causing my issues, because that was easy to see. Like I said, I never could find it before. So we'll lay this in here, and then go drop this off with the rancher. Go back, sleep for the night, and hopefully we'll have piglets in the morning. Unfortunately, we have to go all the way around the lake. No getting away from that. I also did find the oil rig that we can do in here. It looks like you can only do one now, because I traveled all over the place and I could only find the one dark spot. There's like 8 different locations for oil, and I only was able to find one. And if you come over here and look, you'll see the darker oil looking color. So you can tell right away. But like there's supposed to be either one there or up here. There's a spot for 2 different locations. There could be one like right here, which obviously that's not dark. And then another one possible It's in here somewhere. I don't remember exactly. But one of these gray spots there's a bear out. I believe it's this big one over here. I think it's this one here. But anyway, so that's only showing one in this whole entire map. Then you also have to buy barrels and buy steel to make it, and it's expensive to start. But after you get it going, you're making quite a bit of money off of it. All right. I want to say it's 2,500. Let's see, we're at 13,400. In fact, does it even say? Yeah, 2,500. Okay. I have found the hidden treasures. Thank you, sir. Alright, so we need 150 for the water, 125 for the granary, and 50 concrete for the granary. So I'm going to run over to the hardware store before we head home and sleep to see how much that's all going to cost. Because I want to say it's going to be 25, 27, 2,800 just for the steel, and then another 500 or no, 250 for the concrete. And so if that's the case, I mean that's $3,050, and then I got to spend $200 to fill up the food too. And we have, I mean, we got enough money now, and we're gonna have more money coming in from pigs when we slaughter them. All right, so 150. Okay, so if I buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, I need 3 of those. I need 1 of those. Yeah, 3,050. Yeah, let's go ahead and purchase that. I mean, we're going to need to anyway, so I might as well just do it now. Alright, so how are we going to fit all of this in here now? Let's see. This can get stacked up on top of here for now. Hopefully there's enough room between the... There is, okay. We'll make it all fit then. I was worried there for a second, but it'll work. If I can get my mouse to work right. Alright, so that's 150 there. Yeah, I'm gonna jump up at this up top, put the concrete down, and then hopefully be able to stack up the other metals onto. Let me see if I can just do that real quick. No, how about those on top of that? Okay, we can do that. Alright, so there. And yeah, I put a gap on both sides so that the concrete could overhang and I wouldn't have to worry about like being super accurate. Alright. Let's get this stuff home, sleep, and see if we got pigs. Piglets. The quest can be very profitable if you do them right. I mean, don't spend a bunch of time. Like, if you can get the rabbit really quick, and then on the hunter, and then do the other two consecutively, so like you're doing bring 8 wild meat and kill 5 predators at the same time, why not? You know, it just makes things go faster. Alright, so the day's ended. I'm just gonna slingshot this thing over there for now, go to sleep, and go from there. Let us have piglets. Alright. My 30-minute video is turning into a 50-minute video again. Ugh. Alright, if we have piglets, we're going to call it good for the night. Do I see piglets? I don't see piglets. Pop them babies out. Come on, let's go. We got work to do. Hurry it up. And they will. They'll just be like all of a sudden just poof, there they are. You guys poop a lot. Now this guy right here, he's a big old hog. I could kill him right now. I think he's only got like one stage left. Where are your babies? Let's go. Alright, well, we can put a bag of food in there. You gotta be careful after the piglets are born too, because they escape quickly. Well, I'm going to call it anyway. Like I said, I didn't want this to be this long to begin with. And I'll just save it right here. So when I load back in, it... oh, you have to exit for... Okay. Yeah, well, I'm gonna, as soon as I log off from the recording, I'm going to save and exit. So that when we come back on next time, hopefully they're having babies. So thanks for stopping by. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Man, he's a big old pig. Crazy. I think he might be the biggest he's going to get to, so I might slaughter him and wait for the other ones to be of age. Because I can go buy one for 300, turn him into sausage. Anyway, any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll get to them as quick as I can. Thanks for stopping by. If you like it, click that like button. It really helps the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.